started the day off a little interesting. We got some tickets today, and as much as that would normally ruin the day, it's okay. It was just a front plate ticket, but on the bright side, it was a front plate ticket in the 997 GT3 RS. So that is what we're driving right now, and we're going to take it today to a pretty good car show. Might be some hypercars, who knows. It's probably the last car show of the year in Canada, at least, because it's getting pretty cold here for some cars to come out. But you know what? On the bad side, we got some tickets. On the bright side, it was in the GT3 RS. So I mean, I think we can keep going about our day and have fun. Okay, so we are at the Gear Up meet. I think we've done a video before on one of these meets at this location, but Corvette Z06 next to, look at this like Ferrari A12 GTS. This is the type of spec I feel like we would see at Car Week. It's pretty out there. Black stripe, yellow car. Too bad front lifts up, but you know, can't always complain. But here we have a lineup of 911s. Here's the GT3 RS that we came in, the 997.2. Awesome car, I love it. As you can see, I have the YouTube sticker on the back of the window still. It's a little dirty, but you know, best we could do. Next, that is Frank's 718 Spider RS. This car is so cool. I keep saying every time I see a Spider RS that, I mean, top down with that noise, with that engine, it's just so cool. And then got the Bentley GT and the Ferrari Lusso, and this whole lot is gonna get packed. So stay tuned because we're gonna see some cool cars. NSX just pulled up, pretty nicely modded. Again, we drove one for like, daily drove one for like a month. I don't know if you guys remember that, but again, I still don't really know too much about them. Now coming up is more of our type of car, and I guess he has a mustache for No Shave November, but got a Lamborghini Diablo 92 original rear wheel drive car, pop-up headlights. Pretty cool. I think we've been seeing this guy actually around a lot of meets, so it's nice to see this guy's driving here red on red. Oh man, you know, we see Diablos a lot in the US, a lot of these special shows, but to just go to a regular show in Toronto and see a Diablo, listen to that. Oh, what a great car. Honestly, one day you guys are gonna see one of those on the channel. Okay, some cars are pulling in, some real serious cars. Guys, stay around for this because these are okay, 600 LT, GT3 RS, but just wait to see what just pulled in. So we have here a Pista gray with the yellow stripes, kind of like almost like a China edition Murcielago SV. Very cool spec, but behind that we have an STO white with the blue. I think the white looks so freaking good on this car, but it gets even better. Guys, behind that we have a Revualto, and no, don't click off yet because this is not what I'm talking about. This is not what I think is the star of the show, because if you can kind of see right behind it, there's something very, very special pulling in. But man, Revualto looks so good in this matte gray. The STO, like, look at this lineup. We're just starting. This is just the beginning of the meet. Oh my god, this is crazy. Like Diablo, I didn't expect this. Is November, guys. It's November. Yeah, now we have the Rolls-Royce Wraith, and behind that, one of the best spec Sennas I have seen. I love white cars. I like more paint than anything else, and this car has got more paint than anything else. Even around the headlights, where pretty much every other Senna has carbon, this one is white. I mean, that's one of the most custom specs I've ever seen. And you know, now we're very familiar with the Sennas, you guys have seen the video, but man, what a spec. Damn, you know what? I didn't know what to expect. I thought the Senna we drove the other day might be here, but it wasn't. But honestly, arguably, I think I might like the spec a little bit better. I'm not saying it's a better spec, but it's more my type of spec. I like body paint. Look, even the vents, everything is body paint. Then the matte black GT3 RS, I gotta say they have comfort seats, which I don't know if I agree with getting a GT3 RS with comfort seats, but look at that, titanium exhaust. I mean, we're just in the beginning. This whole lot is gonna get completely filled. Look at this Aventador Ultimae matte white. Now the crazy thing is, we actually saw an Aventador Ultimae on the way here. I didn't get the chance to film it. It was coming the other way in traffic. It was a black one with green accents. So 2 out of 350 I've seen in the last hour, not even. This is cool. The wheels are sick. The wheels are really sick. Man, this meet is crazy. Not a bad AMG GTR pulling up. Honestly, you don't really see too many of these anymore. You see kind of the GTCs or the Black Series. I feel like these went away, and I think the values are pretty good. They're not too expensive. And again, guys, like, everybody's thinking about the Huracans, and I'm just here still caught up on the Gallardo. I mean, these are so sick. I think these are just better cars. It's like, oh, it's a gated car. It is a gated manual Gallardo. You don't get better than this. I don't know if I'll do the aftermarket wheels, to be honest. I'd probably like the glass engine cover, but other than that, this over a Huracan any day. I don't care what you say. Now this is cool. Orange 4x4 squared. I know the new ones are 63s, but the new ones have stop sales. Nobody got them. They're dropping in value. Just they're very unwanted for some reason, but these are the ones you want. They're slow as hell, but they're awesome. They're so freaking cool. And I don't think I've ever seen another one in orange. But man, these things are like the 550 engine, 400 and something horsepower out of the 4-liter to move this whole thing right here. Like, what? I think this GT3 RS and this Black Series just got turned away. I'm kind of confused, but I don't really know. And GT3 RS, and I think that's a Lambo color actually. That's pretty cool. Like, yeah, and one comes, one leaves. But that color is actually really sick. He has an Aventador in the same exact color, so that's a pretty cool duo. Guys, as much as I want to go walk around the show, it's like if I go walk around, I'm going to miss whatever's coming in, like this Black Series. So for now, we'll do that, then we'll walk around. But AMG Black Series, the orange looks incredible. I think it's the launch color on the car actually, but man, the wing is massive. One thing I don't like about these cars, or honestly AMGs recently in general, is the gearbox usually, and also dual clutch, but it just doesn't feel as sharp as like a Porsche gearbox or even a BMW one. So other than that, the car is great, but for me, I just don't think I could ever buy one because of that gearbox. So S63, that looks very lowered, but you know, big luxury sedan, but it has carbon ceramic brakes. I mean, I don't know how this guy's driving his car, but I don't think I would drive an S63 like that. And we have a Huracan 580 Spider, and honestly, incredible car. I think we actually saw this in Yorkville. I don't think I was filming, but the Ferrari 458 Coupe. Again, I think benchmark great Ferrari mid-engine supercar. The car is so freaking good. Oh, don't worry, guys. Cars are not starting to leave. There's still cars rolling in, but Frank's leaving us in the Spider RS. What a cool car. And 2 R8s, pretty good, right as the Spider RS is leaving. Not bad. Visa that, and I think this one has a cool plate too. And Take Risk, pretty good plates. Time to say goodbye to the Diablo with the mustache. Aventador to move out of the way for it, but what a freaking car. The last all manual V12 sounds so good. And 992 GT3 in shark blue. M4 CSL, the white I think is the best color. I mean, I think the white's honestly just like, it's better than the gray, better than the black. You really see all the details in this car. The white is the way to go, I mean. And finally, fashionably late, Nick is here with the A12. And finally, we've been waiting on him for like an hour and a half. Never ever drives any cool cars. Finally, he took out the A12. And goodbye to the Senna, the best spec in the city. That is pretty solid. Man, I love that freaking car. I didn't like the Senna before. Now I do in the Revualto. Pretty cool in the McLaren. Open engine cover, kind of like a Bugatti Veyron actually. Like, if you guys know much about Veyrons, you'll see. Kind of similar, no glass, no nothing. The engine just kind of there. And the Ultimae. Look at the wheels on this Ultimae. I think there was a Centenario back in the day that had these wheels. That looks sick. And that Pista. Honestly, I knew it was going to be a good turnout today, but I didn't think it was going to be this. This is awesome. But yeah, exposed V12. I think the only cars that have it full exposed are this and the Veyron. But that Senna, guys, that freaking Senna. Let's watch the cars leave. Lifts up, I think. RS. Comfort seats, buddy. I don't know, man. I don't know if you can do comfort seats. Maybe we'll get something exciting out of this. Honestly, worked out. What it is, the guy in the purple E63 might do something stupid, so we're gonna film it in case it crashes. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Will we see him crash? Sadly not. I gated Gallardo on dub wheels. Tell me you're 2006 rich without telling me you're 2006 rich.